G'day guys, another review for today. This is the Mass Drop collaboration with Ferrum Forge and Protech, or made it by Protech. So yeah, these are I'll call it Mass Drop. They're now, as you can see on the label, they're now just Drop. It's not Mass Drop anymore, but most of us know what I'm talking about. So I jumped on these. They've dropped the price on these a little bit a few weeks ago. I don't know if it was a Black Friday special or they're just clearing them out. They were a little bit expensive. They were $240 US, but they've dropped them to 180, which makes them a lot more appealing. So blade steel, as you can see, is 20 CV, so good to go. Really good blade steel. Little bit thick behind the edge. When it arrived, it wasn't all that sharp as well. So probably a few little hits on Protech there. As you can see, if I can get that to focus, might not focus on that because it's so slim. No, it's just going to go on the table. There you go. The quite a stout tip on them. Just got that last little taper in on the end there, so good strong blade. Certainly no huge complaints. I can deal with a knife that isn't that sharp. When I say it wasn't that sharp, I'm probably a bit fussy. So one of the features of this knife that made me buy it is they're a button lock. So they're not a liner lock or anything like that. I don't own a button lock knife. I haven't owned one before. So I jumped on this. I would have liked the black scales, but they were sold out. So these are the blue, very obviously. And they are a aluminium scale. So no real issues from me being aluminium. Some people might whinge about that. Seems pretty strong to me. It doesn't feel flimsy, so the action on these is really, really good. So one of the things that surprised me a little bit with this one is a few of the reviews I'd seen, I don't know why I had a bit of an inkling that they were a little bit, this will sound bad, I thought they were a little bit rattly. And what I mean by that, if anyone's handled a Benchmade Anthem, you'll know what I mean. They've just got that bit of a sort of rattle to them. But the way this lock works, hopefully I can get that to pull in there. So that's the button lock, just there, that little pin under my thumbnail. So you basically just rolls off the back of the blade and it just clicks in there like that. So the thing that surprised me was when you disengage the button lock and only put the blade there like that, it's just the flat of that button lock on the blade, and it still closes super smooth. So if I just break that lock there, I've seen all the videos of everyone, dropping them down, holding in on the button lock the whole way. You can flip them out like that if you don't have a tripod in the way. If you hold the button lock in a bit too much, they will bounce out like that. But just that, you can sort of get the momentum going, and you can see what I mean there. So that's disengaged on the button lock, but only just edge of that button lock sitting on the blade, and they just close, and it's actually really buttery feeling. It feels really smooth. So it's been a little bit of a surprise, that one. I knew they were reported to be a smooth knife and a fun knife to fidget with, but yeah, they feel really good. So chuck a few dimensions in. I'm sure everyone's aware of what this is. So 118 long. Let's see a blade. 90mm blade. Quite slicey. 3mm thick. 11.7 on the handle. So they do carry quite well. I tend to like slimmer knives, which this is. It does have a deep carry clip, but it's not, hugely deep carry if I compare it to a Benchmade bug out. This guy's probably got 10mm sticking out of your pocket still. This one goes right in, so a little bit of a difference there. Weight wise, they're pretty good. 106, no complaints there. That's certainly not a heavy knife by any means. I certainly feel any of those knives that get up around that 150 gram mark. So just do a few size comparisons. So PM2 is a little bit bigger. I'll do the bug out at the bottom. Opal number 7 there. So as you can see, it's not a huge knife, but not small. Probably good EDC size if you like a little bit bigger knife. They certainly don't carry like a huge knife, but yeah, anyway, that's the Protech Mordax, or Mastrop Mordax, or Ferrum Forge, collaboration with Drop, however you want to call it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and jump on and subscribe if you can. See you later.